quick update about the story that has been all over the place for the last couple of hours. I'm reading this from ESPN.com. We all know, of course, that Kobe Bryant was lost in a helicopter crash in Southern California about 9:45 this morning is when the crash took place. Reading this from ESPN.com, this from from Adrian Wojnarowski, who is the big basketball reporter for ESPN. NBA legend Kobe Bryant and his daughter were among 5 people that were killed in a helicopter crash in Calabasas, California on Sunday. A source confirmed to Wojnarowski. Bryant was on his way to a travel basketball game with his daughter Gianna Bryant, who was 13 when the helicopter crashed. Sources told the reporter those aboard the helicopter also included another player and that player's parent and the pilot. So that is probably the 5 people that have been confirmed dead. The Lakers found out apparently about Bryant's death while they were on a team plane flying home from Philadelphia. A team source simply was quoted as saying, "Everyone is in shock," and I can imagine that's probably the case. The crash comes a day after Bryant passed LeBron James for 3rd place in the all-time scoring list. League reaction is starting to come in from all kinds of people, not the least of which being Shaquille O'Neal himself, Bryant's longtime teammate and occasional enemy in the Twitter sphere and public life. Shaq said, "There are no words to express the pain I'm going through right now with this tragic and sad moment of losing my niece Gigi and my friend, my brother, my partner in winning championships, my dude and my homie. I love you and you will be missed. My condolences go out to the Bryant family and to the families of the other passengers on board. I'm sick right now." Other stuff from around the league has been a lot of the same. I'll go check some of those out. Magic Johnson has tweeted, "As I try to write this post, my mind is racing. I'm in disbelief and have been crying all morning over this devastating news that Kobe and his young daughter Gigi have passed away in a helicopter crash. Cookie and I are both heartbroken." Kareem Abdul-Jabbar posted, "Most people will remember Kobe as the magnificent athlete who inspired a whole generation of basketball players, but I will always remember him as a man who was much more than an athlete." He also posted a video on his Twitter that you can go and listen to. I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm sure it was very heartfelt. Joey Buss of the Buss family, who owns the Lakers. "I'm feeling numb. Words can't describe the impact Kobe has had on the world, LA, and the Lakers, not to mention the influence he has had in my life as someone I grew up idolizing. I loved him and send my condolences to all the families who lost people today." Jason Kidd, "You will be missed, my brother. My thoughts are with the Bryant family at this difficult time." And really a lot of that coming in from all over the place. Derek Fisher, Steve Nash has tweeted. Obviously a lot of people from outside the NBA world have tweeted. Scottie Pippen, Steve Ballmer, the owner of the LA Clippers. If you go and look on my Twitter, you'll see that the Rockets and the Nuggets held a moment of silence before a tip-off to remember Kobe. Also, just before the Raptors and Spurs officially started their game, well, they officially started it, but what they did was they agreed that whoever won the opening tip-off would let the 24-second clock run out, and then when the other team took possession, they would let the 24-second clock run out in memory of Bryant. That was, I thought, a really classy display of solidarity amongst the players as they deal with the loss of one of their own, and definitely a legend in the NBA world. But that's the update as of right now. Once again, my deepest condolences go out to Kobe's family on the loss of not just Kobe, but his 13-year-old daughter. I mean, because this whole news couldn't get any more tragic, and it just happened to have involved his daughter as well, another up-and-coming basketball player with the eyes in the future. There's a clip that I had retweeted, and you can go check on Twitter, about Kobe being interviewed some time ago on the Jimmy Kimmel Show, talking about his daughter's aspirations to play in the WNBA, his daughter's absolute just desire to carry on her father's legacy as a basketball player. But there's a few more things that are out there on TMZ. There's a few more videos. I still have the picture up that was on the original TMZ article today showing where the helicopter crashed. The fire there was actually a fire that was started on that hillside, but it was extinguished fairly quickly, which is a little bit of good news in all this, because California as a whole has been dealing with a lot of fires in the last year, 2 years, really for a long time. They've been dealing with a lot of fires, and that, especially in Southern California. So the fact that this didn't blow up into also a full-blown massive fire that destroyed millions of acres is a good thing. But it doesn't change the tragedy that has happened. So, again, our condolences out to the Bryant family, to the NBA family as a whole, and we'll be talking about this more, I'm sure, on Derailed tonight with Gatekeeper Drew. So check us out there. The link to that in the description below, and we'll see you guys later.